stay within yourself with getting shots. The second one is rebounding. We've talked about it already ad nauseum. Both of these teams struggle to rebound as Ja Morant doesn't struggle to hit his second three of his NBA career.
As he says, very creative and savvy scorer. Jaren for three. Bango! Big make for Jaren Jackson Jr. He's now 8 of 12 from distance. Valanciunas. Jaren, corner three. Bottoms it out. Jaren Jackson Jr. Irving with 5. And the Grizzlies lead is 4. Jared Allen at the scores table. Jaren for three. Puts it in.
Well, right now the Grizzlies have found the range. One person can slow him down, but you see here on the other end, Jaren Jackson, no hesitation.
Wants a screen and roll with Solomon Hill. Ja for the lead. It's in! In 29 and 14 boards in the Sunday victory over Charlotte.
You talk about LeBron James. He almost went the whole first quarter without a shot attempt as Jaren Jackson Jr. Good tap there by Morant.
And now he'll try for three. Yes, Bango. Ja Morant.
Three-pointer.
Jackson screens. He's open. It's a three. Bango! In the middle of the floor allows Oubre to throw it down. And Oubre, who had 2 points in the first half, 4 here in the quarter. And Ja Morant hits the three. He's down 15. Suns' largest lead has been 16. Goodrich sets up an open Ja for three. It's through. Ja Morant, his second triple of the game, and a Phoenix timeout. He's out there along with Tyus Jones. Shot clock down to 4. His three is through. Ja Morant from downtown. A pick and pop. Here's Jaren for three. Bango! Jaren Jackson Jr. with the three, and now Rick Carlisle timeout. Rick Carlisle to the Dallas lineup. 5 starters still in there. Jaren against Marjanovic. A jab step back three. It's through. Jaren Jackson Jr. 5 a game in their losses. He's averaging 7. He's got 4, so the results are yet to be determined. Jaren for three. It's through. 7 to shoot. Jones, Jaren, an angled three, it's through. Jaren Jackson Jr., his second triple of the game, he's got a dozen. 7 seconds remain, Grizzlies have a good opportunity here. Jaren for three, put it in with 2 seconds remaining. Flips it up, too strong. Valanciunas tips the rebound, and it ends up with Dillon Brooks. Morant will try for three, bango! Ja Morant's first three-pointer of the night. Jakob Poeltl's first score of the game. Jaren for three. Bango again! Jaren Jackson Jr., another triple, his 4th of the game. Bridges, Washington, Zeller, Graham, and Cody Martin on the floor for Charlotte. Jaren, a deep three. It's through!
He'll use it and run all the way through as a triple, or he just uses the first one and bounce back off of it. Good job there.
Jaren for three. Bango.
He said zero communication right now on defense and too easy in transition. Whether it's lob dunks or wide open threes, we've got to be a lot more talkative, communicate a lot more on the defensive end.
Morant is behind the back. Picked up by Zeller. He'll try for three. It's through. Ja Morant.
John recognized he has a mismatch. Remember, he went by Zeller in the first half.
Jaren for three. Bango! Jaren Jackson Jr., 4th triple of the game. Utah now 2 of 7 from beyond the arc. Morant hits the three. Ja Morant. Morant, another three. Good again. Ja Morant. They're going underneath the screen. Pre-game media availability for Taylor Jenkins. He said, sometimes we try to ease into the game. We can't ease into the game. Morant for three, it's through! Holy cow, the Grizzlies with a response.
Here comes slow-mo. Out to Jackson. And Jackson got an odd-looking release, but sometimes it goes in.
Morant trying to go to work, nearly knocked away. Here's Jaren for three. Puts it in. Jaren Jackson Jr.
It is about making the right plays on both ends.
stories. Have you ever seen a team with this many injuries? And he said no. And somebody on Twitter pointed out all that the Grizzlies have been through the last couple of years. 3-point make by Jaren Jackson Jr., his second triple of the quarter. Jaren has been hot from three. Good again! Third triple of the quarter for Jaren Jackson Jr.
Don't hang your head. Play the game the right way. You see what happens.
10 for Jackson in the quarter. An assistant in the Bad Boys era with the Pistons. Jaren, another three. Good again!
He's not as effective here offensively in his third quarter, giving the Grizzlies opportunities.
Jaren for three. One or two, but it's also the best team in the NBA right now. Lakers 11-2. Morant casts a three and puts it in. And it wasn't an officiating issue. I mean, Grizzlies just did not have anybody who could stay with him. Morant off the curl on a throwback. Here's Jaren open for three. It's through. Jaren Jackson Jr. has all 5 Memphis points.
At Jaren Jackson Jr., but here on this end, he makes the inside shot, and he's been shooting a three.
Danny Green guarding Morant at the moment. Valanciunas comes to set the screen. LeBron gambled on the steal. Morant, his three is through. Ja Morant.
You were open, partner. You weren't on the floor, no uniform there, but Ja Morant has on the uniform and knocks down the corner three. This Lakers bench and keep this lead going into the second quarter.
Jaren Jackson Jr. with another three. Timeout Lakers. The runner. And the rebound to Kyle Anderson. Lakers 1-0 on the second night of a back-to-back. Jaren, a trailing three, hits through again! Jaren is 3 for 3 from beyond the arc.
You see here, Jaren Jackson just walks into that three-point shot.
This is also elemental to what Taylor Jenkins has been saying. Here's Jaren, that's a three, it's through again! Jaren Jackson Jr. now 4 of 6 from beyond the review to see if this would be a flagrant foul. This is Jaren Jackson's 4th triple of the game.
% from the floor, 40% from 3, and 90% from the line. Only a handful of players have done it all time. Jaren's 3 is through from the top of the key. And kept it alive, picked up by Brooks.
Jaren, another 3 is through.
He's going to give you a lot of shoulder. You got to be ready.
Jaren for 3, hit another one.
That's why you leave him on the floor.
For 33 this year at Charlotte, he's got 20. Jaren lets it fly and hits again. Here's at Duquesne with the Dukes. Jaren, another 3. Got it again. He's got it on automatic. 6 of 7. The Grizzlies dealt with in Indiana. A lot of dribble penetration. Here's Jaren. A pull-up 3 is through for Jaren Jackson Jr.
That's 3. You don't mind these. These are rhythm. Step in. Lets it go.
They've have their largest lead of the game at 64-57. Morant to a trailing Jaren for 3. Got it at the horn. The first half of play averaging 6.3 helpers. And Jaren his second triple in 4 Beverly all over Dylan Brooks. Jaren, a step back 3. It's through for Jaren Jackson Jr. The Grizzlies are within 1. Clock down to 6. Morant trying to shake free from Beverly. Shot clock down to 3. A deep 3. Morant. Bingo! Oh, what shot making by the rookie. Morant with the shot clock winding down over Patrick Beverly.
One step in front of the Bear.
Jaren's been shooting good. 3-ball well. Bogdanovich steps out. Shot clock at 5. Morant for 3. Bingo.
I think a big reason why they made the switch with Royce O'Neal.
Morant held to just 6 points so far tonight. Jaren's 3 is through.
2 free throws, and now you get a rhythm.
Step back 3 by Morant is in. 20 for Mitchell, 27 for Bogdanovich. Valanciunas leads the Grizzlies with 22. Ja baked it in, and a 4-point chance for Ja Morant. That is the ruling.
They're going to call it there with the arm reaching in.
So Utah is over the limit, so there still will be free throws.
He's got 8 tonight. this afternoon. Jaren's open for three. Bango. First three-point make for Jaren this afternoon. First half, 14 lead changes. Three is through. Jaren Jackson Jr., his second trip.
Nature of the defense. I say defense is not easy, partner.
Jaren for three, it's through.
I think the Grizzlies partner just relying too much on the three-point shot here as of late.
Jaren hits that one. Working on a streak of 25-point games against Western Conference teams. Jackson for three. There it is, the first three-point make for the Grizzlies tonight.
Those are the threes that Thaddeus Young is comfortable taking, the corner three.
Jaren's three is through. He has two. Jay Crowder has one. That's been it for the Grizzlies tonight. 32% on the road. It's the biggest disparity in the NBA. He's 2 for 2 from three tonight. Jaren steps back for three. It's through for Jaren Jackson Jr. Third quarter, beg your pardon, has been the biggest issue. Jackson steps out. His three is in. Jaren Jackson now 2 of 5 from distance. 13 for him.
To really have an imprint.
Jaren for three. Bango.
He's able to go by Draymond Green in that situation.
Jaren's got another open look at a three. Down the well it goes for Jaren. Jay sets up Jaren.
Got a layup, but flared out to the three-point line.
And Morant steps back and drills a triple. Well, you know the Warriors are going to play hard. They are desperate for a second consecutive win. Morant for three. It's through again. To be back on the floor, and if you go under the screen, and Russell was very late with the contest.
Brooks went to D'Angelo Russell, put John Morant on Glenn Robinson in third for those last two possessions.
Jaren steps out for three, it's through. Jaren Jackson, his second triple. Ja for three, bango!
How about the in and out? How about the in and out dribble to get to?
As we send it over to Rob Fisher.
Well, and Taylor Jenkins talking about what you guys were talking about before the break. Want to start at the quarter the right way, and we're not starting the quarter the right way, giving up easy layups in transition.
This is just the spirit of the game. I'm going to go for a reach, and I'm going to reach through that wrist as Jaren Jackson Jr. knocks out his second three in this second half.
Crowder with 8 to shoot. Melton 5 to shoot. Jaren another three. Good again. Jaren Jackson Jr. His third triple in 6 tries. People probably wouldn't know who he is.
I call him the Mike Conley of the Eastern Conference, except he's been to an All-Star game.
Jaren's three is through, and the Grizzlies have the lead in the last last game against Phoenix. Of the game, and the Grizzlies out of that timeout, a rare misfire off and after a timeout play. Jaren's three is through, his second of the game.
Tall of a target to shoot over. He's got the fade to get that shot off.
Three-pointer again, Jaren Jackson. Valanciunas stayed vertical. Jaren, another three. Bango! Jaren Jackson Jr.
You see if Jaren is able to get down the floor.
Grizzlies are +8 in three-point makes.
Well, that's the difference in the game, and why they are tied right now has been the three-point line.
Jaren is good again from downtown. His fifth triple in 8 tries. 22 for Junior.
A bit of a slide step as you see Jaren Jackson Jr. Here's the thing about these threes in a row. Dangerous situation for the Bucks.
Melton around a hill screen. Jaren for three. Bango! 6 triples in 10 tries for Jaren Jackson Jr. Point lead. Melton drives, trying to find Jaren. Another three. Good again! Holy cow! What a three-point exhibition from Jaren Jackson Jr. Franchise record is 21 threes in a game for the Grizzlies. He'll try again. So it's it in. Oh my goodness!
You've got to be kidding me.
This is insane.
Did he just bank that one in from 30 feet, partner? Of adrenaline from Jaren Jackson Jr. here in this third. Listen, I'm not going to the basket. Take a step back. I don't matter if you're a 7-footer. Off the glass. I heard him call glass. I heard him call it.
Hand down, man down. Wow.
But it did not change his athleticism at all.
And that's why I said functional strength. Step back three by Jaren. An exclamation point for him. That's 43
for the game and 9 of 15 from downtown.
And what they're doing is they're doing it together, moving well without the ball, attacking gaps, getting good shots.
Morant for three. Bango. Second three-point make of the game for the Grizzlies.
The one thing that Melton gives you at 100% clip is the effort as Jaren steps into a top of the key three. And maybe they forgot that they made 9 last night.
Jaren Jackson for three, of course. Hold the pose, young fella.
32 assists on 46 baskets. That's all it'll be.
Bam's bigger than you are.
That's it. Bam, please don't knock over my lemonade. Thank you.
Jaren for three, it's through. Jaren Jackson Jr. for the season, shooting 40% from three.
How about it? They're going into a little bit of a back down for the point guard to then go to the step back shot.
Ja eludes none. Jaren, it's a three and it's through for Jaren Jackson Jr. Limiting Miami to 5 of 12. Morant already with 5 assists. The average is 6.5 a game.
See, it's very similar to an old Grizzly, Mike Miller, with the way he gets his feet, the way that he gets his feet set, and the shooting motions. Morant said, I got a little ratchet jumper also. Heat come out in a little zone, and that's where you got to get the ball in the middle of the zone, partner.
Jaren for three, it's through. Jaren Jackson Jr.
99, nice knock away there, Melton.
Melton and Jaren on double team. DeAnthony looking for a trailer. Jaren steps into an open three. Bango! Timeout Miami.
Keep knocking them down, Jaren.
Jaren with a dozen. 4 of 5 from beyond the arc. Lead at halftime are 7 and 5. They have not trailed in this game. They have led by as many as 17. Morant, an open three. Bango! Crowder for three. Rebound Melton. Jaren for three. Bango! Timeout Miami.
Ja, deep three. It's through. What he thinks is best at any given time. And I think Morant does have a special scent. 11 to shoot. Gallinari, a turn, a gun. It's blocked by Jaren. Dillon. Jaren for three. Bingo!
Valanciunas, Love picks him up. Jonas on the back down, a topside three. Here's Jaren, bango! And the Grizzlies have the lead, 56-55. The end of the second quarter, capped by this Jaren Jackson three.
We'll see the ball inside. Tristan Thompson out of position. Quick run back by the Cavaliers. That's how the Cavs got back in the game early.
Morant probing Jaren, another three. That's through for Jaren. His second triple in 6 tries tonight. Grizzlies looking for the lead. Under 2.5 remaining third quarter. Jaren steps into a three. Bango! Grizzlies lead at 81-78. Standards anyway. And Jaren Jackson Jr., he's got a team-high 19 with 3 of 8 from beyond the arc. Had a wrist injury. Didn't play for Cleveland last year after the trade. Started this year injured. Jaren's three is through. Dylan Brooks and Kyle Anderson round out the quintet. An open look for Jaren for three. It's through for Jaren Jackson Jr. They average fewer than 10 a game. Jaren's three is through. Jaren Jackson Jr.
This San Antonio Spurs team is not offensively. They found the rhythm. Defensively, they have not.
Jaren Jackson Jr. has found it.
Opportunities is when he is retreating defensively. Can't go too far into the paint because Aldridge is more of a perimeter big as John Morant gets his offense going early. Defensive issues. We haven't talked about offensive issues. It's the reason why they have 32 with 4 to go.
And Jaren laces a three.
Guy, you don't get a lot of demonstrative reactions. The bench was yelling. He made that last one and took a long stare as Jaren knocked down his third three.
Spurs still at 65% from the floor. Jaren's three is through.
Away from the offensive rebound, and then how about the ball movement? To swing it all the way around.
San Antonio working on a streak of 22 consecutive seasons, qualifying for the postseason. Jaren, an open three, bango.
The free throw line was too close.
Dylan Brooks with a steal. A pitch ahead to Morant. Grayson Allen picks up the loose ball. Jaren steps into a three, bango. Jaren, 6 of 8 from downtown.
Get another basket. These fans are waiting to really try to cheer the
Jones, Anderson, Clark, and Melton on the floor for the Grizzlies. Last time Brandon Clark was here, as Jaren continues his sizzling three-point run.
fake. This knockdown here because of this made three. The pump fake, Noel takes it.
The leading rookie scorer and rookie assist man in the NBA. Jaren for three. Bango. 16 for Jaren.
Is able to get to the help, and then Jaren Jackson is able to pop out after the roll.
They are a tough and physical group. Jaren's open for three. It's through for Jaren Jackson Jr.
See here, Crowder's a good job. See Plumlee camped out in the lane watching the roll of Valanciunas to the basket.
And Morris for the Nuggets. Morant. It's a three and it's through for Ja Morant.
Great second and third efforts defensively.
Jaren, an open three. Bango! 7-point game. And the one that Graham made was a desperation 34-footer against the shot clock. Jaren, his corner three is through, and so you get Jaren involved.
Normally is here tonight.
Jaren for three. Bango! And there's the double-double for Jaren, his second of the year. Bogdanovich is in, as is Corey Joseph. Clark off the feed from Jackson, trying to create some space. Jaren for three. Bango!
The other thing about Jaren with this three-point shot, he shoots it quick. Playing with this starting lineup, being their hustle guy.
Hustle guy, very effective on the roll. Jaren, another three, puts it in again. Losing 4-2 to the Dallas Stars. Here's Jaren with a step-back three. It's through, and Jaren has hit his third triple in as many tries.
On the offensive end, he has continually lived in the paint.
Sixth assist for Fox. He averages 7 a game. Morant for three. It's through.
2 steps closer to Belitz.
Morant, an open three. Bango. Ja Morant, 2 of 3 from downtown. Green in for the first time. Montrezl Harrell also has come on. Jaren's got an open look at a three, and he puts it in. And the Grizzlies 6 of 8 from 3 to start this game.
Start and finish here to this second quarter.
Solomon Hill off the pump fake. Morant with a pump fake. Oh, better hit that. Wow. Yeah!
Uh-oh.
Whoopsie.
Uh-oh.
Jerome Robinson. Hand down.
Listen.
Man down. Change this. No, they're going to say it this way. And whoa. Whoops. Where'd he go?
Okay, hold on. Let me compose myself. And then knock it down. He had to come up with it. He had to compose himself first. Because after you make the move, it's like, well, okay, that did happen. And he's not going to get back. To scout and see what the other group was going to look like from the Predator side. So when we do it next time, I will re-rate the bag toss as Jaren Jackson Jr. is always ready to tee up a three.
Yeah, see, and I think that there was a home court advantage for the Predators because here's Jaren, a deep three, put it in! Right between the eyes, and an exclamation point from Jaren Jackson Jr.
I mean, listen, this is, I'm coming out of the game. Let me see, can I find one more shot opportunity?
Morant against Ayton. A step back three, it's in. Booker with 14 in the first is yet to scratch here in the second quarter. Jaren's three. Bounces in. Morant and the Grizzlies up double digits. Jaren's got an open look at a three. Bango! Multiple threes for Jaren Jackson Jr.
Jaren able to go the length of the floor with defenders nagging at the basketball.
Jaren for three. Bango! Right between the eyes. Grizzlies bench 9th in the league, averaging just under 40 a game. Melton has been a big part of that. Sets up Jaren for three. Bango! 26-game streak for Jaren Jackson Jr., his first triple of the game.
You see, Melton does a great job of court recognition, realizing that he took 2 guys with
Jaren, offensive rebound. Jaren for three. Bango! Jaren, his 7th rebound of the game. Jaren for three. Good again! Jaren Jackson. Looking for a shot of adrenaline. How about back-to-back three? We get a screen for Morant. Jaren for three. Bingo! Oh, what shot making by Jaren Jackson Jr. Trying to get him back with Valanciunas on the pickup. He's forcing the turnover.
Jaren for three. Bango! Down the well it goes for Jaren Jackson Jr. Dillon offensive rebound. Jaren tees up another three. Good again. Jaren Jackson Jr. now 11 consecutive games with multiple three-point makes. We are not in the mud. Not sure what we're on, but it's highly entertaining. A streak by a guard since Dwayne Wade did it in 11 straight games.
Only 25 attempts.
Jaren with a pull-up. Valanciunas trying to keep it alive. Jaren slaps it back. And now steps out for three. Bango! The Grizzlies doing big business, Brevin, on second chance opportunity. Jaren for three. Bango! Timeout Spurs!
It's his left-hand pass. Oh, I can do it also, and we know that Jaren Jackson Jr. has become a three-point marksman.
Draymond Green's numbers do not pop off the sheet, but he is so important to this team that has struggled with injuries. Morant drops in a triple. He has all 5 Grizzlies points, 9-5 the count.
Even on the aggressive play of John Morant, we saw him get to the basket for a layup. We see him now. 2 lobs are there, 2 bigs have not finished here this afternoon.
Jaren for three. Bango! All alone in second in franchise history. Tyreek Evans had a 31-game streak. Grizzlies by 2. Johnson gives Golden State the lead back.
Well, the thing about this Warriors team is Jaren tees up another 3 and knocks it down.
Spellman with a Euro step. Oh my! Melton with a rejection. Jaren, a deep 3, and down the well it goes for Jaren Jackson Jr.
A make or miss game, and for him it is even more make or miss on his shoulders.
Ja for 3. Bango! Ja Morant. Mano y mano.
His all on the offensive end. Again, they switch with James Harden. Well, Harden, he's already blown by one time. Harden takes the plan of
play with an edge that it's really fun to watch.
They also play the right way.
Yes.
And so it is for young people that like to see highlights, and you get to see Jaren Jackson Jr. leading them to get out and run.
Dillon Brooks came back in, sets up Jaren. Now 28. Run down by Grayson Allen. Jaren for 3. Bingo! Rivers breaks to the baseline. Blocked by Jaren again! Morant for 3. Bingo!
And the fourth quarter becomes infectious, whether it is defending and starting breaks, and we all know Morant is built for winning time.
23 big points tonight. Morant, a step back 3. Bingo! Ice water in his veins. Ja Morant.
They saw Morant had Harden on him. They said no screen, let him play one-on-one. Well, the bigs for the Grizzlies, they'll have opportunities the entire night. It's still there by Valanciunas, and he starts to break, but he has to give it up quickly.
Jaren for 3. Bingo!
Ingram is a great one-on-one scorer, but what you have with the Grizzlies is up and down offense, and what Jaren Jackson is so comfortable in doing.
Ingram comes up with a loose ball, misses the 3, rebound to Tyus Jones. Pelicans played in the MLK Day game last year. Here's Jaren's 3, and down the well it goes. So multiple 3s for Jaren Jackson Jr. from the floor. And Jaren Jackson Jr. among the league leaders in three-point percentage at better than 40%. In place of Hayes.
Well, because of Valanciunas being on the floor, it's a tough matchup as Jaren steps into the 3. Great start, but with Melly on the floor.
Some love for most improved player in the league as you look at Jaren stepping into an early 3.
That is his shot. Said that trade.
Hopefully making happiness in this world, and to showcase it here in Memphis, it means so much for me and for the entire team.
Ja Morant for 3 to get him in double digits with 11. You're feeling getting on the airplane tomorrow afternoon. Morant, Grizzlies now 8 of 28 from 3. Walker can do it, but Hayward also a capable and willing passer. Here's Jaren. His long gun is down. Jaren steps into another 3. It's good again. Jaren Jackson Jr., his second triple.
We talked about there had to be pace to this game, and the reason why the Grizzlies have been able to knock down the last 2 threes, they have been able to run.
It's 3 and 17 when they trail at intermission. Jaren
from the corner. His three is through, his third triple of the game, and his first points since the first quarter for Jaren Jackson Jr. Morant, Jaren, deep three, bango! Jaren Jackson Jr. drops in the triple. Grizzlies passing and finishing. 2 of 4 from downtown and an 8-0 Memphis run.
10 assists the Grizzlies had in the first quarter. They scored 35 points. This second quarter, with their struggles, is the 3 made there by Jaren Jackson Jr.
Rose sees a double team, deflected, stolen. Jaren, but then his throw ahead is deflected, but Crowder comes up with it. Tyus Jones, early delivery. Jaren's got the hot hand. Still does. 3 of 5 from downtown.
Very hard to get back in front because he's so strong.
Melton trying to beat him off the bounce. Shot clock at 10. Here's a Jaren 3. It's through! Anthony back the other way. Skip past Tyus Jones. Jaren steps into a 3. Bango! Timeout, Phoenix.
Dillon Brooks.
Among the league leaders in catch-and-shoot scoring, Jaren Jackson Jr., his first triple. Jaren wants it against Ayton with 8 to shoot. Jaren steps back. His 3 is through! Against Booker. Morant, a little show and go. Jaren, deep 3. Bango! Jaren for 3. Bango!
That is a great find by Tyus Jones on the cross court.
16 points in that quarter. We've got to keep guarding here in this fourth quarter. Brad Jones, who told me at halftime, hey, the big thing going forward is Jokic is going to become a playmaker.
In November, they were averaging only 53 points a half. Jaren, corner 3. Bango!
Vision. You see here, the hard roll by Valanciunas, look, forces Randle all the way in. That means that the corner is wide open.
Second chance points for the Pelicans. That 3 is through.
So that they are, it doesn't matter. You're going to have to be physical with him. Can't just think you're going to out-jump him.
Ja, deep 3. It's through. And Morant has come out guns blazing, 3 for 3. He's got 7.
That usually has the torch early. Well, Morant realizing that he has to do a little bit more on the offense.
Jaren, a deep 3. He laces it.
The trade for Marcus Gasol, he came over with Valanciunas, fit in easily.
Jaren, a catch-and-shoot 3, and down the well it goes. Jaren among the league leaders in points per catch-and-shoot. First, 25-21. Grizzlies down 4. Both teams shooting well. Grizzlies 3 of 6 from distance. Away, perfect at the free throw line, but just 2 for 10 from the floor. Jaren steps out, a catch-and-shoot 3. It's through and knocked down by Cauley Stein. A 4-point chance for the Grizzlies.
Kyle Anderson, the skip to Jaren. You see, he knocks down the 3 there.
He is 0 for tonight, 0 for 5. Jaren for 3. Bango! And the Grizzlies rolling here in the third.
On the defensive side. Defensively, the Grizzlies are getting the stops. They are getting out running lanes, and they are finding their teammates playing Grizzlies basketball. All depends on the angle at which you are watching. And one of the angles they show here in the arena, it looks like it's coming off.
Jaren for 3. It's through for the first Grizzlies score of the game. That's foul on Robinson. Morant, a step back 3. Bango.
I'm going to tell you exactly what's going to happen to try to alert you to it, to head you off from those situations as Jaren finally gets a 3 to go down.
Morant, 5 to shoot. Ja got caught in the air. Shot clock down to 2. Desperation 3. Wow. Put it in! Holy cow! Ice water in the veins from the rookie.
Grizzlies team is in the playoff hunt right now.
Morant, he has 2 of the Grizzlies' 5 triples tonight.
Especially against a team that's on the second night of a back-to-back. Last night, Portland was outscored on the fast break, 35-13.
Dillon Brooks.
Great
rejection.
Yeah, great recovery here by Dillon.
Jaren will try for 3. It's through. Jaren Jackson Jr. and now a Sacramento timeout. Yeah, last time the Grizzlies were in this building, they put up 42 in the first quarter. He healed with at least 1 3-point make. Only Steph Curry, even though he's been out
since the early part of the season has a longer streak. Jaren, his second triple of the game. North Hollywood, California. Lakers tomorrow night, Clippers Monday night. Jaren for three, puts it in. Jaren's third triple of the game. Again, the dribble penetration, gashing the Grizzlies defense. Jaren, another three, made another one.
But screen down. If there's no screen down, then don't worry about that. And on the offensive end, continue to find where number 13 is around the arc.
Ja, deep three, bango. And the Grizzlies within one.
This game to the Grizzlies, 5.
Ja's got a look and hits the three. Grizzlies' sixth triple of the game. Inside of 4 remaining first quarter. Morant straightaway three, rims in. Second three-point make for the Grizzlies tonight. Atlanta is beating Portland by 13 early third quarter.
Atlanta trying to do the Grizzlies a favor, but then we need them to play bad basketball in a couple of days.
Morant for three. Meanwhile, the Grizzlies only 4 first-half turnovers. Morant, an open three. Bingo! Oh, confidence is a beautiful thing.
You see here is nice shot there by Morant. No hesitation, not waiting at all.
Morant against Davis. Try this one more time. Another three. Good again! Morant, another triple. His 4th of the game.
Slam.
Now Morant, we talked about it earlier, in the month of February, shooting just 16% from three. Dylan Brooks a fadeaway. Zhang an offensive rebound. 4.5 remaining first quarter. Morant a step back three. Bingo. Ja Morant, he's become very comfortable with that three-point shot.
Well, this first half is another pass deflected there.
Morant's three is through. Ja Morant, his first three-point make of the game. 7 for Morant. Dedmon with 4. All his points coming from the free throw line. Ja for three. Bango. First three-point try. First three-point make for Morant. He's got 9. Morant, an open three. Good again! Grizzlies 9 of 22 from 3, and Morant 2 for 2, both here in the third. Morant beat Herter off the bounce, finds Melton. Morant for three, bingo! That's what the crowd was looking for. 3 threes this half. He's over the limit.
It's good ball movement by the Grizzlies. Nice ball fake there by Morant to give him the open look.
Playing for playoff positioning. Grizzlies did not have. There's Morant for three. Good again! 4 for 4. Ja Morant. Morant, a catch and shoot three. Bango! And this time, it's Josh Jackson, facilitator. 8 straight by the Grizzlies. Valanciunas knew it was in from the release. But they're going to take him off the ball. Let Shake Milton play with the ball. Double team against Valanciunas. Kicks it out. Jaren's three ball is through. Jaren Jackson Jr.
He's closed out well, got their hand on the basketball, and knocked it away.
Grizzlies have forced 8 turnovers from Houston. Jaren for three. Bango.
Defensively, a lot more aggressive, and rotations are a little bit better. They're closing out a little bit better as well.
Jaren, deep, bottom. Deep three ball from Jaren Jackson Jr.
Pace, aggressiveness, spacing. Knock it down a 3 for Jaren.
Morant for the lead. Bingo!
Well, it's a tough foul on Jaren.
Duncan Robinson for three. And Morant with a tap-out rebound to Kyle Anderson. Grizzlies a 1-point lead. Jaren a three in transition. Bango!
And then finishes it with 2 hands.
Lob for Butler, who's triple teamed, and the Grizzlies force another turnover. Another run-out opportunity here. Grayson Allen is on the floor. Jaren a deep three. Bango! Down the well it goes. Timeout Miami. Butler is the only Miami starter on the floor. Morant, Jackson, Clark, Melton, and Grayson Allen for the Grizzlies. Ja for three. Bango!
Talk about free throw shooting. Miami, a very subpar 12 of 18 from the free throw line. Morant for three. Bango.
I'll tell you this much. Let him make that on a regular basis. It's over.
Dillon. Jaren against the clock for three. It's through. Jaren Jackson Jr. Jaren for three. Good again. Jaren Jackson Jr. with multiple triples. Took it to the rim. As you get a look at Valanciunas, good find. Jaren in rhythm. One of the best. Can't. Melton's got the shoe back on. 5 going by in the third. Jaren a pull-up three. Bingo! Timeout Portland. The Grizzlies within 2. Morant over Carmelo for three. McCollum.
Oh, great
blocked
block
by Jaren. Grayson Allen does not have numbers. Jaren for three. Bingo!
Trails, why not reward the big fella for knocking down, for playing great defense and then running hard? Just has a different name. Regular season.
Oh,
good D by
throwaway.
Melton.
Jaren for three. Bingo! Grayson Allen drives. Jaren for three. Got it! 102-101. Grizzlies within a point.
See here, beautiful drive. Jaren does a great job spotting up.
Morant, Brooks, and Jaren Jackson Jr. on the floor with 12.1. Grizzlies down 3. Jaren steps out for the tie. Puts it in! Oh my goodness! Jaren
No
ties
foul.
the game.
5th personal.
I mean, this shot here by Jaren Jackson Jr., this is absolutely amazing. I don't even know if he ever saw the bat.
Jackson, a rhythm three. It's through for Jaren Jackson Jr. His first triple in 5 tries. That puts him in double figures with 11.
You see here, the kick out for Jaren, able to knock down that 3-ball.
12.5 a game, but Melly only 5 points today. Here's Jaren's three. It's through again. And Jaren Jackson Jr. has pulled the Grizzlies within 4 at 92-88. Point Pelicans lead. They've led it by as many as 11. Grizzlies claim the lead in the third quarter. A wide open 3 for Morant, and down the well it goes for Morant. His first triple in 9 tries. He's got 9 to go along with 8 assists. And Utah with its 7th offensive rebound of the game. It pays off in a Conley triple. He's got 13.
Well, that was an area that was quiet as Morant's able to step out and knock down that.
Grizzlies have started just 10 different lineups this year.
Brandon, stop running, partner. He had a good job. Second 3 knocked down by Morant here. And it's cool.
Full even at 70. Morant with 6 in the quarter. Morant with a running rebound. Grizzlies up 7. Their largest lead was 9. Ja for 3. Bingo! Dort's career high is 23 against Sacramento. Ja's got a look at a 3. It's through for Ja Morant. His second triple of the game. 17 for Morant.
Turns out in the Grizzlies' favor here. Morant doesn't relax, knocks down a 3.
Leading scorer for Toronto continues to improve his game 1 year after being the most improved player in the NBA. Morant's 3 is through, and the Grizzlies have the first 5 of the game.
Quick enough foot quickness to be able to stay with Morant, and then no hesitation on that 3. Even though he dominated his entire 4 years at Wichita State, he dominated the NCAA.
Morant and the Grizzlies 3 triples in succession to make it a 6-point game.
Lost the dribble, gave it right to Valanciunas. Let's see, can the Grizzlies capitalize?
Morant calling for it. 3 ball, bottoms it out. Ja Morant, his first triple of the game.
A lot of energy here to get this Grizzlies team back into the game. Hopefully, we'll have
having another point guard on the floor, which he played at times at UCLA.
Ja Morant nails it from downtown. His first 3-pointer, he was 0 for 3 from downtown.
Said he's got to be a better shooter because teams are going to give him space. They have to respect his ability to change speeds and gets to his spot. So C.J. McCollum goes underneath the screen.
Putting on a show for their team. In a pressure situation, Morant steps back and nails the 3. He's got 24 now, 13 here in the second half.
Now all of a sudden he's got a rhythm going. Okay, we got nothing to lose.
And Carmelo Anthony putting on some finishing touches. Back to 6. Ja Morant stops, fires, and hits the three-pointer. Miraculous. No, he's behind the line.
Clearly.
35 points, 8 assists for Ja Morant.
3-point basket.